All right then, man. Then we did it. We're live and direct, keeping it consistent. As said before, Dubs will be joining us in a bit, but I can see him and bring him into the stream. Got the man them here. You get me, man? Like BBK. What you telling me? All the way out of what? Texas, US? I don't know what
Yeah,
time it is over there, boy. But yeah. What you telling me, bro?
yeah,
How you
all
feeling?
good, bro. All good, man. It's 12:43 p.m. here where I'm at. So I got
What?
plenty of I got plenty of daylight left for you, man.
You got a whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So your day's just starting, bro,
Oh
and
yeah, just
our day's
started.
over here is finishing
I know.
almost.
Yeah. But all
Yeah.
good, bro.
Big
All
up.
good. Big up. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, come on. You know how it goes already, bro. You know how we do. You get me? We're gonna get into it anyway. 'Cause I know certain man want certain things to say to me. You get me? But we'll get into that. You get me? What are you saying, Cav? Red Pitch podcast, all football related. You get me? Just like BBK, all sports related, all football. What are you telling me, bro?
All good, bro. I'm here. My team wrapped up a nice little 4-0 today, easy peasy. And then we go to Palace in the week in preparation for that CL semi-final. So yes, it's calm right now. It's all good.
I say no more, man. What are you telling me, Scants?
All
Causing a
good.
ruckus in my live chats yesterday. Sermon on to you, boy. You get me? Like, and they're for you, and they're on to you. But that's the beauty of it. You get
It's
me?
all good, man. It's all jokes. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. One win away. One win away.
Yeah, we're gonna get into all that, brother. You get one win away. Get me? Ipswich couldn't do it. It's like Arsenal. They're trying to be that pest. Trying to just push until there's no more left. You get what I'm saying? So I hear that, bro. Like, obviously, right now it's all about the Champions League places and all that. And that shit's got me all fucked up, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, you get me? But we'll definitely get into that. But yeah, man.
And if you're
Where do you
Liverpool,
want to start, man?
you want to win the league at Anfield anyway. If you're Liverpool, you don't want to win it this week at Leicester. You want to win it next week against Spurs at Anfield. Yeah.
I don't care. Wherever we win it, man. So we win it, we win it. I don't care where it is.
So you
No,
would,
but you must prefer to win at Anfield though, because of what happened
No,
last time
that's
with COVID.
that's what the fans want, but you just win it, man. Like I said, like Arsenal don't win on Wednesday or lose to Palace on Wednesday, we win it then. So
Yeah. I hear you, man. Big up to everyone in the chats already. Shout out to Luke May. Shout out to if it's one of BBK's people. You get me? Man, like BBK with the Knicks gear. Yeah,
man.
that's definitely a US thing.
Yeah, it's
I
playoff
know,
time.
not some.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that was that for the NBA basketball. Yeah, Knicks and
It's
them.
the NBA playoffs. The Knicks played yesterday, so
Bruv.
the Knicks got a massive fan base, bro. They're all over the world, so it's a mad
Bro,
thing. Yeah,
the last time I knew at NBA, did Patrick Ewing play for Knicks?
yep, yeah, he
See,
did.
that's the
Yeah,
luck,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
How long ago was that?
exactly, that's like good 20 plus years ago, man. He did it 30 years.
2001,
I remember
2001. Ewing got traded in 2001.
what's it
Bro,
called? Patrick Ewing trainers, isn't it? I remember the Patrick
let me
Ewing
tell you
trainers.
something. After Patrick Ewing days, boy, I tapped out. I remember on the Super Nintendo, yeah, them NBA games. You get me, like 2-on-2 and all that, and yeah, them days. After that, I couldn't keep up, man. One of my sons like basketball, but he
NBA
loves it.
Jam
He
and all
plays.
that.
Yeah, I can't.
He's on fire. He's
That's what I'm talking. Yeah, you're going back. Sherman's ages and that. That's what. Yeah, classic, bro. We
yeah.
used to rinse that. You get me? But big up to Bluebird though. You got man like D man,
Yeah.
D man in the building.
He needs
Usually
to be here.
I'd be on.
He needs to be here. He needs to be here.
D-Man said he wasn't coming on today because he didn't want the smoke.
Yeah.
I D man,
today, so he said he's not coming on.
I them man. I did dirty D man, man. Big up D man and the 90s mags, Jefferson and AC and the boys. Newcastle fans, you get me? They do Newcastle content religiously.
Right. We'll catch you
in.
in. We'll catch you in the comments on the pod, D man, on 90s, man. Don't worry, man.
Yeah. I believe you, bro. I believe you. You get me? Shout out to Views on Sports, man. Big up my guy, another Arsenal brother.
Big up to man
He's
like
supposed
you.
to be here, but he's not sure yet if he can reach. You get me? Big up to you, bro. And for all those who celebrate Easter, you get me? Big up to you on the Easter weekend. Oh, you get me? Whatever you're going on with the Easter eggs and all that, or whatever your fried fish and whatever is going on. You get what I'm saying? So, big up to Uno. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to D Braid. We just need the the guard of honor from Arsenal. But
You
can
gotta
I,
get it from Chelsea. You gotta get it from Chelsea. That's
Gonna
what
get
you
it from everyone.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the team right after you win the league, right? It's not a
that's how
continuous.
it usually is.
Nah,
Yeah.
it continues on, innit?
Yeah. Fair play.
So,
Fair play.
Oh, is it? Wait.
Yeah.
Have you got Arsenal to play still?
yeah.
Played them on
Oh,
May
you
11th.
have.
Yeah.
11 May.
Anfield.
Yeah.
The Arsenal might have to clap, man. But they don't have to though. It's not. That's more
Yeah,
like a moral thing. It's not a law, is it?
Nah, it's just like an unwritten rule, innit? It's not.
Yeah.
You have to do it. But if you didn't, if you'd seen not to do it, you're seen as salty, innit?
Yeah.
Remember the time of what's it called, Bernardo Silva, when Liverpool won the league and he didn't clap him on. That's why none of the Liverpool fans like him, innit? Because of that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Is that what happened?
Yeah. He was
cheeky
salty
still.
about it. So
Okay. Shout out to Jason Woodgate. I don't know. Bear man, give me the eye emojis. I don't know if that's towards me or you get me because of what happened anyway.
Listen, let's start at Villa Park. I think that's
Why we got to start there? I don't want to start there.
Yeah, I think you should start at Villa Park.
We
I was
tried
waiting for
Make
that.
it-
I was trying to give it time to Dubs to come on because I know Dubs had a lot to say. But
That's what I'm saying,
know.
man. But I don't know.
So-
Where's the Dubs? He still ain't here. He's just apologies. Dubs is trying to update technical
Scans, chill.
technical faulties. You get me? But yeah. Scans chill, you know. Okay. Kev RC. Okay. Just wait until that.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, you know what?
E-man,
Let's leave Villa Park till last because we'll be on that for a long time. I'm guessing.
One second.
And
Hold
give
on,
Dubs
sorry.
a little bit of time to come in.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get mine anyway, but I'm ready to debate certain things. You understand?
Go on.
Don't fuck with me, bro. We're gonna do this, yeah. Don't piss about because I've been getting it, bro. Like I've been getting it bad, bro, from all like WhatsApps. People that don't even watch football, like don't even know ball. It's mad, bro. They couldn't wait. Shout to wait. See this? Big up Jason Woodgate. Hey, Scans, do you know Jason Woodgate? Scans,
Yes, on
you're
mute.
on mute.
You're on mute, Scans.
You're on mute, bro.
Little technical there from Scans.
Can you hear me, Scans?
Scans
can't
is
hear you,
muted.
bro.
You're muted,
You're
bro.
muted, bro. You're
That's
mashing
mad.
up the show, bro.
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What happened there?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, do you know? Big up Jason Woodgate. Do you know him?
No.
Okay. What is this? Is it a real person or is this you with one of the burners, bro? Because he's chatting exactly like you.
Bro, that's not me. That's not me. I don't know.
He's chatting exactly like you.
Jason just watched the last pod and know what
Exactly, because that's what I said, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've put it, and maybe he's read your comments after the Villa game, innit? Remember, I put that in the comments, so you might have read it.
No, big up Jason Woodgate. Look, man. We're gonna get into let's start this shit down here because
AKA Scans.
hey, this is Scantz's fault, you know, bro. All this shit here. That's why I said some man are for him, some man are onto him. But that's the beauty of it. Shout out to your boy Nas. Big up my brother, my younger in the building. I read this comment out before we carry on. Would be Farmer said he's got a question. Which club is closer to Champions League right now? Oh, that's right. Tune in third as it stands. Villa is in 6th or 7th. And since Villa just got eliminated from the Champions League, that would be Tune. I hear that. Big up to Farmer. I swear he's coming from the US as well. Boy, we're gonna get into it, Farmer, man. Big up to my brother.
When Forest win tomorrow,
They go back up to third, innit?
yeah.
If they win, you mean?
Mhm. No,
Who said
when
win?
they win.
I
said
think
no.
they'll beat Spurs tomorrow.
Sad. I
You're
hope they do, bro.
you're praying for Spurs. You're
I'm
praying
praying for my
Spurs.
hometown, man. I'm praying for my hometown. You get me, Adele and all that. You get me, hashtag Adele and that. And what I'm saying though, I'm gonna get into it. Yeah. Okay. What was you lot's thoughts? Anyone can start. Let's start before the game started. What was you lot's thoughts? Or Scans can start this one if he wants. Might as well
I
get
said-
into it.
I said Villa would win. Wait, before I start, I got a message from my brother. He said, "Hold that," because he obviously is a Villa fan. So I'm just passing on a message from my brother.
What? Say that again. What happened?
My brother's a Villa fan, isn't it? So he just said
Yeah, I
to tell
know.
you hold that.
what he's
because
doing
you,
to me,
because
like,
yeah, he heard you talking big on the panel before the game, innit? So he just told you to hold that. Now, my thoughts, I said you lot would lose anyway. I said that on the panel. I thought you lot would lose because Villa coming off that good performance against PSG, and obviously they're out of the Champions League, so they need it. They need this. They need the 3 points. They knew it was a big game, basically a 6-pointer against you. They needed that momentum. So for once, your so-called best midfield in the league got bullied at Villa Park.
Bodied.
You got bullied.
Yeah.
Obviously, a quick start from Villa, deflection goal, that can happen to anyone. Went to 1-1 at half time, but in the second half, it's like he didn't come out, man. It's like you look tired. Like you said, every 3 days is not for everyone. Like I've been saying to you lot. So you got punished.
You got punished. Scans.
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Can you hear that?
You can't say you're better than Aston Villa. Better than Aston Villa right now. Are you better than Aston Villa? Are you better than Brighton? Are you better than Aston Villa? Are Newcastle?
Oh yeah, I forgot the other comment about we would beat Real Madrid. That was the other one you said, isn't it? Your team's good enough to beat Real Madrid. I'm sure we said we don't think your defense could cope with Real Madrid, and you held 4 to Villa.
Let's put some things. Actually, you know what? Let BBK have his thoughts. You got any thoughts on that, BBK, before I rebuttal back?
Yeah, I was doubling down on the fact that Villa was going to win because Villa is the most informed team in the Premier League right now. They got 5 on the bounce. And the way...
Not before that game, it was Newcastle.
But they were informed, and the way Darren was just writing them off as if it's a foregone... I remember someone in the chat said, if you beat Villa this weekend, and Darren was like, not if, when you beat Villa. I'm like, bro, slow down. Because Newcastle have conceded 4 goals 4 times this season. That's way too many times for me. I've seen City put 4 past you, and that's not the resurgence Man City. That was the 2-11 Man City when even Man United was beating City, and you man went there and held 4. And then Bournemouth turned up to St. James's Park and put 4 past you. You went to Brentford and took 4, and then took 4 again. So it's like this defense can be got at, and with Villa's play, I'm seeing Tonali getting bodied by Yuri Tillemans, bro. That man is slower than my grandma. I'm seeing Yuri Tillemans and Isak Kamara running circles around the bully. That's supposed to be Joe Linton and Bruno G and Tonali. I was like,
the best the best midfield in the league in its case.
Yeah, that's what been told.
That's right. That's right.
Bro, it was one-way traffic. Let's not forget, Ollie Watkins hit the woodwork twice. You know the ones. So it wasn't like 4-1 actually flatters Newcastle, bro, because Nick Pope probably was your man of the match because he had to make key saves after key saves. McGinn had clear one-on-ones with him and kicked it straight at the keeper.
Should have been 6.
Yeah, it should have been 6. So Newcastle got moved to yesterday, bro, in a way where it was like a golfing class, and it was like a grudge match because you might beat him 3-0 at Villa Park or something. St. James's, right? 3-0?
Yeah.
It's like they felt that, and it's, hey, we're gonna go back and we're gonna deal with these men, and that's what it felt like. It was one-way traffic.
You better killing me.
Yeah. I don't. Did Isak even touch the ball in their box,
bro? We're gonna get. No, you don't speak, guys.
MIA. But when you bring that up now, it's like, Isak didn't get the service. It's not about the team. He doesn't blame Isak. He'll just the team didn't perform. But if the man's world class, he should be able to step up and help his team. Yeah.
Big up to me. Anyway.
Oh gosh. All right then. Let's put some context to this now.
One game does.
Let's put some context to this. You ready?
Right. Tell BBK that Salah took the crown from Henry.
Yeah,
even a Liverpool fan would not. Even a Liverpool fan would not admit that Salah has taken a crown from Henry. So,
that Raheem Butler, he is a diehard, bro. He is a diehard Liverpool fan. He's had his foot on my neck all season, bro. he would not let me live. But big up to him, man, because I can't take anything away from Salah right now. So, Salah is the current, is the moments guy. He is the it thing right now. So I'm gonna let Salah live. No more Salah slander around here. Big up.
Shout out to Raheem though. Big up to everyone in the chat so far, man. Don't forget to hit that like, it helps. Much appreciated. Of you right now in the building. Man, I'm still new to this, trying to keep it consistent. Big up to the panel. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the comments as well, chatting amongst each other, asking questions. You get me? But let me tell you something, rude boys. Scant to a certain man, I say 3 days ain't for everyone. As it stands, of course it ain't for everyone because we don't have a squad depth like others. We haven't in the last 3 transfer windows, we've let players go and brought no one in. The one significant player that we did bring in the same season, this season, he's gone to Juventus. Squad depth is thin, bro. Yeah. Now, before I carry on,
before you carry on,
come on, you can't do that.
Our squad depth. You're talking about squad depth, though. We're in the semi-finals of a Champions League.
Hold on,
with our squad depth thin for.
Bro, are you comparing Arsenal's squad
the whole season
to Newcastle
as well? So carry on.
Are you comparing Newcastle to Arsenal? Is that what we're doing it?
No, but you said Newcastle got a better team than Arsenal, right? Newcastle better than Arsenal, right? That's what you said, right?
You
said Newcastle. You said Newcastle are better than Arsenal, right? We slap up Arsenal. We're better than Arsenal.
No, I never said that, bro.
That was Darren. That was Darren.
Come on, bruv. See, this is what you better do to me, bruv. You better wicked it, though, bruv. Don't do that, bruv. I didn't say that, bro.
If one says it, you associate.
You know
with it. That's how it goes, man.
It's not a month thing. It's not a month. It's not a month and cow thing. Yeah. Don't, like Cal said, don't associate. Hey, it's all good anyway. Yeah. I speak for myself. Yeah.
That just shows Arteta, right, with a very thin squad, got us to a semi-final of a Champions League. And with you lot got a Carabao, but apart from that, you've had one game, a week, and you just got Carabao.
All right. No, we didn't just about get Carabao. We smoked Liverpool. But what I'm saying to you, so I'm going to finish what I'm saying. I'm going to start again. 3 transfer windows, my brother. Buying nobody. You understand? PSR and the boys are protecting the likes of Liverpools and the Arsenals and so on. Or trying to, yeah? Also, I do agree. The 3-day thing may or not caught up with us. For me, it's still no excuse because on the pitch, I saw players tapping out, losing their rags, and I thought the actual performance was a bit cowardly. It pissed me off. You get what I'm saying? But in terms of the 3-day thing, maybe, bro, because we played the same 11 in our last 7 games, bro. And it's a tricky one. If it ain't broken, you don't fix it. But now the jig is up. So that's where it was a bit tricky. Aston Villa have gone in and done the right thing. Don't know how they're doing it. In January, they went in because they're in the Champions League as well, and they got their league to look at. Their bench, even before they started releasing that lethal bench compared to ours, they were already cooking us. It was a master plan from Emery. What I was pissed off about was the first half, even when we equalized, I wasn't too sure. You get what I'm saying? Certain men are like, we're going to come back and win it. I said, nah. I know this Newcastle team win it. And I said to Scants, if that midfield 3, if it's not happening, it's a wrap, bro. And it won't happen on the left or the right. With the ball and without the ball. Aston Villa had a plan. Fair play to them. When they never had the ball, they were compacting that 18-yard box. Couldn't break them down. The legs weren't there, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it's not an excuse because I still cooked them to say, nah, this is not to lose like that, bro. But I could play a part. That's why it leads back to the conversation when Scants always says, your squad depth. That's why you can't finish second or push for the title next season, whatever. It's all about big ifs. Actually, it's a must. Newcastle have to go strong in the summer and have a competing, and let some players go as well and have a competing bench. Because if you're trying to push, especially at the end, when it's that business end of the season, and we ain't doing it, bro, and it all collapses, like what's it all worth for? Especially if you're going in Europe, whatever form of Europe that is. Do you understand? So that's my take on it. So
I want to pick up on a couple of things you just said there.
You can go, brother. Shout out to everyone in the chat.
So you just saying about if it's not happened for the midfield 3, then your team doesn't work basically, and that how you've used the same team for the last 7 games. Yeah. Now Dubs can back me up on this. Liverpool used the same midfield 3. Liverpool basically used the whole season and found a way to win. But your midfield 3 is the best in the league. So how comes they didn't find a way to win yesterday?
See, now you're being disingenuous.
I'm asking a question, not disingenuous.
It's a great question.
No, it's not. Because don't act like your midfield hasn't been rotated at times, bro. Don't act like you're getting put man in, bro.
But you've done it
and
as well.
Still been okay and comfortable. Your squad's better than ours, isn't it?
No, I'm
And your
talking about the
bench.
I'm talking about the midfield three. The midfield three, just like you, very rarely gets rotated. You've
Not
got
like
the best
I
midfield.
wouldn't compare it to Newcastle.
You've got
bro.
you've
I'm
got
not
the
having
best
that.
midfield. You've got the best midfield three,
But they're
but they
humans.
couldn't. When they needed to win, they didn't find a way to win.
Because they're humans and they caught up with them. As your facts that you said, the free game team. That's your narrative. So that's what I'm gonna use, isn't it?
Yeah, but our midfield played every 3 days. Didn't catch up with them.
Specs, I got a question, Slick. I got a question for what you said earlier. You said your team started the same 11 for like 7 games in a row, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think when you play Leicester and you're 3-0 up, or you're playing Crystal Palace and you're 5-0 up, it's the time to rotate and get some players some minutes and rest those players? So
we did. Oh, wait, do you mean through the game to take players off?
Yeah.
We did. No, we did, bro.
Right.
We did that.
So that can't be an excuse then, because you've been managing the squad.
No, but bro, you're talking like 30 minutes into the game and taking everyone off, bro. This is like towards the end of the game.
Those minutes add up, man. Those minutes add up over the course of a season. And
you're fighting up at half time though, weren't you? Against Newcastle.
Hey, bro, like
Palace.
Look, like Farmer said in the chat, and I said it myself, it's not an excuse, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I cooked my team, bro. It was cowardly, bro. They tapped out. Remember that part don't forget that part that I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? They tapped out. There's no excuse, bro.
Kudos to Aston Villa team who just played.
Chasing Tyndall versus Emery. The jig was up, innit?
So Tyndall's a number 2 then, isn't it? Him trying to be boss is like come back to bite him.
He ain't trying to be boss, bro. He's feeling for his mate, bro. What are you talking about? What are you doing there?
Like he did at Bournemouth. Like he did at Bournemouth, yeah.
When was the last time you lot bought in the transfer window? You said you haven't bought for.
It's so long ago, I can't remember, bro. The last 3 transfer windows, we have not bought no one with significant. The one player we did buy was for free, and that was Lloyd Kelly, bro. And in the same season, which is this season, he's gone off to Juventus with the obligation to buy for 20 mil.
Didn't you buy Ursula as well, though?
Bruv, buying a player with significant. Ursula, yeah.
Okay. No, because you said you haven't bought anyone for free windows.
No, we haven't bought anyone. No, I said no. No, you heard what I said. I said in the last 3 transfer windows, we haven't bought anyone significant.
Okay.
You haven't, bro. And you know that. Don't be cheeky, because you know that, bro. So when you compare to the Arsenal team, I think that's when you compare to the Arsenal, I think that's nasty. That's low. That's low, bro. After your guy spending all 700 and something mil. Come on, bro. What we doing there, bro?
No, but Specs, hold on. I got a cut in there, bro. Come on.
You can cut in
your chest was high the other day.
My chest is still high, bro. Nothing changes.
You said it don't matter about the signings. You'll get that done in the summer, but for now, you're gonna smoke all the teams that you've got left to play.
Speak on it.
That's exactly what you said. I specifically said to you, this is why I know when Scat said for me to back him up, because we were there, bro. We were there.
I swear you, man.
Heard you, bro. You said there's no issue.
Write a script
and
say this is what we're going to say on the platform.
All off the top of the head, man.
No, hold on.
We remember what you say. That's what it is. You forget what you say.
Each week, you are making me act like I'm a fucking madman, you know. I am a madman, but I ain't that man.
I'm not asking you. Are you sure?
I said we're going to smoke everyone.
And finish second.
What I said was we're going to finish second, bro. We got a chance, sorry.
No, you didn't say that. You said we're finishing second. I don't care what anyone said. We're finishing second. That's what you said. You also said that you smoke Real Madrid.
Yep.
Shout out to JJ, by the way. We'll get to Chelsea in a minute. Shout out to JJ. Hear me out, bruv. But why can't I can still stand by that though, bruv? Like
no, you can't. Because you held 4 on Saturday,
bro. All teams can hold 4, bro. All teams can hold it down. Come on, what are we doing here?
Put your hands up if your team's held 4 this season.
Bro, I'm talking about in general, in a narrative sense. All teams can hold corn, bro. All teams can hold corn, bro, and come back, bro. Like, what are we doing there, bro?
That was nasty.
Get me? A non-leggy Newcastle team, a fresh, not the one that you said every 3 games and all that. On that day, bro, this Madrid team, Newcastle could smoke them. Why not, bro?
Yeah, but every team can be like that, though, bro.
No, not every team.
That's not realistic. When you're in the business end of the season and you're trying to compete for all trophies, your team is going to be playing every 3 days.
and we haven't got the squad depth for it. So what are we doing here?
Majority of the season, you've not had to play every 3 days, bro. So your team should actually be doing better than most.
No, because the squad depth is still too thin, even for a league campaign, bro.
No, it's not. You've got 7 days to rest.
We told you that the other day that your squad's not strong enough to do it.
But we've got a first team 11, and after that, it gets techie, bro.
But we told
you we play the same team.
You said you're going to go for everything next season once you make 3-4 signings in the summer.
No, more than that. If I did say
I swear, like Liverpool, most of the Liverpool players have played most of the season as well.
Yep.
First 11's practically played every game this season. Bro.
Yeah, but it's like comparing apples and oranges. You're not going to compare Liverpool with Newcastle.
Missed a few games. Jota's missed a few games.
No, but you're talking about depth, though.
Gravenberch's played every game this season.
Depth and quality. Yeah. That's the whole point, Cav.
Gravenberch and Virgil will be our main.
Wait. Cav, depth and quality, bro.
So you're saying you don't have quality? You're saying Newcastle don't have quality then?
Bro,
they don't have
merging
quality.
the depth with quality. The depth. After the first team, I want to see like a Villa, a Liverpool, a Man City. I want to see a bench, bro, that can compete in that first team. So when we squad rotating or bringing players on, something's going to happen. Not when you're bringing on Wilson, Emil Kraft.
But you think this summer you're going to bring enough players to challenge the league and the FA Cup and Champions League and defend your title this summer. Remember you said you're going to challenge for the league. So you think you're going to bring
try.
Not everything, bro. You said everything.
You see that word? Try.
Yeah.
I said we must get it right. You have to try, get it right, get the squad depth. If you get it right, bro, we're not far away, bro.
No, but you said you just admitted that you just said you've got the first 11. That's what you just said.
Yeah.
Right. So 11 players of quality, you said, and then once you lose those 11 players, you're in trouble. So you're saying only 3 or 4 players is going to help boost your squad. When
I say first team, by the way, let me retract. When I say first team, bro, obviously there's like just in the first team alone. Let me track back. There's probably 2 or 3 certain positions that will need to be filled in. I know Murphy's doing well and so on, the likes of certain others, bro. But I still think we need a centre back, another goalkeeper. You get me, to compete. You get what I'm saying? With some of the players that like to start over those players in the long run. You get what I'm saying? And have a bench, bro. There's gonna be a clear out, bro, in the summer. There has to be certain no disrespect.
But that's what I'm saying.
Big summer, bro. We're the big summer.
It's not going to be a quick fix. It's the way you're talking. Like we're going to challenge for the league next year.
No, I say it's possible, bro.
No.
We're not far away.
I know Cav's got the receipt, so you can say possible now, but that's not what you said.
Possible now.
You didn't say that.
Come on, bro.
You didn't say that.
What did I say then? Tell me that word. I said.
You said we're going to challenge for the league next summer. Next season. I bet you. And I go, where are you going to finish? We're going to challenge and finish 2nd or 3rd next season. That's what you said. Our team's good enough to do it. Now, all of a sudden, you change it to possibly.
It's all the bloody same thing, bro. Because you know where I'm going with that when I say we're going to sign players. We have to get it right, bro. And I don't think, I feel we can, not think, I know if you get it right, bro, we can challenge, bro. Why not? Not win it. I said we can push. Remember, I never said win it. I said instead of pushing just for top 4, we can push further. And Dubs is not having it. He said we're way behind more than I think.
We are.
So how behind are we?
Squad wise.
Like even in the summer, what do you think we can do? Like how far behind am I going too far?
How many players do you think are good enough your first team? Out of after once your 11's gone, how many other players do you think? So you got your first 11. How many on the bench do you reckon say they're good enough quality as well?
Well, like I said, there's about 2 or 3, 4 positions on the first team.
So
that
you're saying
need to be replaced.
What I'm saying is quality-wise, who you keep, you would say what? 13 players, 14 players max.
I have to sit down properly and dissect that. I can't just sit down on the stream now and just sit off my head, bro, like that. I have to dissect and analyze what I think we should do.
Okay, hold on. It's
going to be a bigger conversation than that.
Let me change it. So you've got your first 11 players, right? You've got 5 subs on the bench, right? Who are the 5 subs would you keep who currently on your bench?
Barnes, because he's usually on the bench.
Yep.
Bro, I think that's Miley.
That's it.
Yep. That's 13 players.
Ursula?
Yeah, but Osler ain't going nowhere anyways. That's factual.
Osler.
Put a guy on loan. Who?
That's 14.
Did you say who?
Livermento.
He's been starting.
No,
No,
he's a starter, bro. He's not a bench man.
Yeah, but
14.
so it's out him and Trippier or
Trippier, bench man. Trippier, it all depends, innit, on obviously leadership and that. He might not be there, bro.
So
You know what I'm saying?
we've roughly got about 15 players.
No, I say let's stick with the 13. 14,
So you got 14 players. So you're gonna need at least what 7
big up
players.
views, by the way. Okay.
You're gonna need at least 7 players in the summer. So you reckon you're gonna get 7 players this summer?
Why not, bro? I think we'll get more. Bro.
You're gonna get more than 7 players this summer.
Why not, bro?
of a
Yeah,
top quality standard.
after three transfer windows, bro. I'm not buying players, bro. Why is it a far reach?
I don't think you get 7 quality players to come into your squad. And help you push for everything. You
remember
need 7
the narrative,
quality
bro.
players.
Remember the narrative, bro. When I said twice now, I've said it. When I said squad depth, bro, I want some players to compete with the first team and have a decent enough bench. So basically, I'm talking like Villa's, bro. So you see how Villa can look at their bench and bring in a Nana, Marlon, and Rashford.
But is that not quality player specs?
What, for Villa?
Yeah.
Some are quality, some are decent, bro. Either it's decent quality, decent.
But you still want
compared
quality.
Compared to our bench, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
But we ain't got that, bro. So why can't we do that?
But that's what my point I'm making, bro. I'm saying you need at least 7 quality players.
So what's your point then?
I don't think you'll get 7 quality players because I don't think you spend that amount of money.
Okay, give me context. When you say quality players, are you saying it has to be
Only
dead
when they
first team
sell
players?
Isak.
Dead first team players. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, exactly, like first team squad players, like either starting or on your bench.
No, that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna get first
But
team.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't want to sit the bench anyway, bro.
But this is my point. You're saying you're going to challenge next year, and you need that at least 7 quality players to add to your squad. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Before even we think about quality, I just want a bloody depth, bro. The squad is small, bro. Period, bro.
But there's no
It's
point
not big
having.
enough,
But there's no point having bench fillers just for the sake of it. If you try to challenge,
obviously, bro, we're gonna have to. Oh, it's not for the sake of it, bro. That's just silly, innit, bro? You get what I'm saying? We're gonna have to work something out, bro, where it's decent enough then to help the first team players. So when there's certain games, let's say, for example, we saw Villa coming up here. It would have been nice to say, you know what, we feel comfortable enough to take at least 3 or 4 players, or maybe 3 players out of the first team to play against the likes of Leicester's, even Man United, and then Villa come now you're fresh. That's my kind of thing. And I think if we get it right, bro, in that sense, I think why not, bro? Why can't we push, bro? We're not going to decline. So in your perspective, what do you think Newcastle will do then? If you don't agree, if you don't believe in what I think should happen or what we think should happen.
No, I don't think you get the 7 players. I don't think you get the 7 players. I think
where do you
get
set next season then?
I think you get 3 or 4 players. I think you'd be in and around the mix again, but not challenging for the league. All because every 3 days is already proven for the last couple of years.
Magic J, man, that's a troll, bro. Say no, bro. Say no. No, like it's all good. You get me? Like we go back and forth. Is Dub still there?
Dubs is there, yeah.
I'm still here, bro.
Oh, see, man, why you just sitting there nonchalantly, bro, just smiling at, man? You smiling at, bro?
I'm seeing how you're stressing, brother. You're stressing, man.
You might piss me off. That's what you might piss me off most. And
you're stressing, bro.
And you co-sign. You just sit there smiling at, man, you know, bro.
Chelsea won today as well. You know, it's gonna be a tough battle towards the end. I'm telling you that.
Boy, you know what? We're gonna get into that. But I'm gonna bring in views quickly. Views, how you doing, my brother? What are you telling me?
I'm good, man. Happy.
I didn't think you'll make it still.
Say that again, sir.
I didn't think you'll make it still. What are you saying?
Yeah, no. Just had to finish up the dinner quickly, innit, and then come back across the road, man. So my bad, innit? But definitely wanted to jump on with the man them and just listen to your rationale, my guy. You get me? Specs has been going mad recently, innit? But I like it. I like this new Specs, innit? I like this chesty Specs.
Oh, why do people keep saying this new Specs thing? Why do people keep saying this, brother?
It's like this new money thing, innit? You get me? Specs is here, bro. Little Carabao, you get me? Like, yeah, man. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I said the same thing last time, but listen, all banter aside, listen, Newcastle have definitely got the potential to do. But like I keep saying, bro, seeing is believing. You man have got the richest owners in football, bro, and they ain't tried to wrangle their way around not doing nothing for free windows.
I think we're biding our time, man. Watch how it plays out with City. You get me? Shout out to Jason. We're 50 mil. Man's trolling. I think it's like something thousands. Definitely not 50 mil. But yeah, I think the owners are biding their time. They're still new to this world. You get what I'm saying, bro? Seeing how certain things play out. Who knows what they're gonna up their sleeve? There's things behind the scenes they're trying to do, marketing wise. You know, like we're still building our new training ground. Even though we're gonna build a whole brand new one, the stadium plan that should be going ahead. So maybe I want it to be rushed a bit too much. You gotta understand, bro. I'm from an era where you may have seen things for your club. You get me? I've seen things now, only now. You man were allowed to be children and kids and be happy and see. You get me? I'm a big blood clot grown ass man, bro. I want more. When you see the first one, it's like a drug, bro. It's like, bro, I want that again. I want it now.
Oh, I hear it. I totally hear it.
But obviously,
totally hear it. But
I gotta be a realist, innit? You get what I'm saying?
that's what I'm trying to say, because it's like you probably need. I suppose there's like one or two spots you don't like. Maybe you got Gordon and Barnes. That's kind of all right for the left. But look at the striker. You got Isak and then who next? What's his name? Wilson.
I think Wilson's gone. Gone.
Like who else is there, bro?
Oslo, is he striker?
Yeah, but see, he's not getting on minutes for some reason, man. And few fans are a bit irritated by that. You keep bringing on Wilson and Oslo. He's got pace, bruv. He's hungry. He's he's young, he's fresh, got the legs, got the knees, pulls. You get me? But
we'll have to cash in on Willock this summer as well.
Maybe, bro. His long-term injury ain't looking.
So you're gonna have to have a massive summer, like just like what kind of like Arsenal need to do. A lot of teams. That's what I'm saying. The stars are aligning this summer, man. Like this summer's gonna be mad. Just what I'm saying. Like all banter aside, it's gonna be mad. And a lot
for all teams as well. I think
you have to move, or you're just gonna get left behind. Like so, like I'm saying for Arsenal, when I say we need like 7 players, some people say that's a lot, but if we
it's not a lot.
If we need that, then you man probably need, I don't know, a couple more on top of that, fam. Let's be honest. So it's just whether your owners are gonna do it. Listen, it could be like the film Unleashed. They can have the collar taken off. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, seeing is believing, because they've been there, innit? And I've seen other teams manage to do little bits and bobs. Even United with no money, managing to get a few little bits and bobs done. So, like I said, man, let's just see if they're really killers like that. We're gonna have to wait and see.
But do you, man, and Cav coming or BBK, do you agree that Newcastle have done, and it's been kind of overlooked, that they've done quite well in terms of not being able to dip in the transfer market properly in the last 3 transfer windows? Do you rate that, or you're not really, or you're like whatever, bro?
I mean, you got to a Carabao Cup final 2 years ago without any transfer, so
yeah,
I would have thought your owners would have done something, especially.
But do you rate it though? But do you rate us? Well, first of all, shout out to Jason. I'm not on another foul today. Nah, bro. We got Jason. But now I'm saying, do you rate the fact that we haven't been in transfer window and we're sitting in 3rd as it stands at the moment, won a Carabao Cup? Do you not give no rating for that?
Oh yeah, I give plenty of props to that, and that's what happens when you have a gunman striker that can win you games.
Or coach. Or Eddie Howe.
Oh, yeah, and I mean no slander on Eddie Howe. He's doing his thing, but that's what is that by himself.
What are you saying, Specs? What are you saying?
This is why he gets dumped, because he says he cheeky things.
He can't help himself.
He gets these cheeky things. Like everyone's giving Newcastle their props.
I was trying to make BBK speak, bro. I just said Eddie Howe. You said Isak. I said Eddie Howe.
Now Specs be ad-libbing them subliminal jabs in there. Which is
it's all Isak
on Newcastle, man. There's big up to Newcastle for in spite of not having a big transfer window. Like JJ is saying, it's all Isak. I don't know if it's all Isak, but he's a difference maker. And that's what a lot of teams that you're competing against don't have. Chelsea don't have a difference maker. We don't. Liverpool have. That's why they can win the league on Wednesday. They have a difference maker. So they got a couple.
Let me ask you, Specs, like don't have your like Newcastle goggles off. When Isak has a bad game, you never say anything. You always say it's the team. You never say Isak ain't done nothing. Like if Salah has a bad game, I'm big enough to say he's had a poor game there. But you never seem to do that with Isak. You blame the team before you say he hasn't done anything. He hasn't got the service. You'll sing. So do you think he played well on Saturday?
Brother, you saw how bad the midfield was, bro. You saw the wings, bro.
If
the midfield can't keep the blood clot ball, brother, and that's our main denomination, yeah. What's Isak supposed to do, bro? Fly and get the ball and pick it up with his hands. What's he supposed to do?
So the beginning of the season, you said the team weren't performing well. Isak didn't perform because of that. When he has a bad game, the midfield didn't do nothing. But this is the best midfield in the league.
I don't think it. But
you can never admit when he has a poor game.
Like
everyone else thing.
No, I'll be real. If Isak's gonna have a poor game, which is rare, yeah. If Newcastle are peppering, bro, like certain other games, like before the Leicester game, he didn't score a couple goals, whatever. And I've been saying myself on live stream. It's a bit stinky there, but obviously it's hard to criticize our beloved Isak. You get me? He's the great. But if like we're peppering and then we're giving him the chances and he ain't doing it, then you say, he had a bad game. But if we're not peppering before it gets to that final third, then how can I get onto Isak, bro? It's not a one-man team.
But he's a world-class player, so get involved in the game. You think when we were playing poor, someone like Henry didn't grab the game by the scruff of the neck and come into midfield, grab the ball and go on a mazy run and bang a goal. Like that's what Isak is world-class, you say. So shouldn't he be doing that?
But Isak's done that though, bro. He has done that. He can't. He's done that at times, bro. Like
didn't do it on Saturday.
Yeah, well, back to your narrative. Every 3 days, it's not for everyone, is it? Well, so what we doing here? We can all be silly here.
When like I said, when it suits you,
yeah.
You just come out of these contexts, innit? So
big up to everyone in the chat. Hit them like buttons if you ain't. Yeah, I appreciate people coming in, showing love and engaging in that. I'll be real quickly. That this last bit of Newcastle, and this man got more to say. I'm not gonna lie, Chelsea pissed me off, bro. Or should I say Fulham pissed me off? You get what I'm saying? Because I've had a lot of talk. Am I still the same chesty I was the last 2 weeks?
Nope.
Maybe it's maybe gone down a little bit, 10%. I'll keep it 100. But my feeling is still the same. Big up Dubs. You get me? You can get involved in this if you want. So I still think it's possible to finish second. Why not?
See, this is why I sent you to jail yesterday on Never a Foul, This you took 4 and still went on Never a Foul with this finishing second shit. That's why I super chatted and sent you to jail, bro. You can't just be happy with third.
It was you that sent me to jail. It was you.
And you
wait a minute. No, I saw you and I was picking it up.
It has his name here, bro.
Hold on. What the fuck?
I had to.
It was BBK, bro.
Nah, hold the fuck on. Nah. Hey, BBK, you're banned. Hey, no, shut up, man. Everything. I report you. I report you.
You don't get a medal for second. I don't know why you're obsessed with second,
wait,
bro.
You know what's bad?
Be second so you control Arsenal. That's what it is.
No. Hear me out. Hey, you been like.
Specs, you know what's funny, Specs? You said when it came up here, it said BBK.
I was picking him up,
and he put the thing. You said, "Yeah, big up BBK Sports." Yeah, but I was like, "Hey, you seen he put you in jail?"
So wait a minute. So now looking back, in front of all those fucking views, I look like a fucking idiot. Then BBK like sending blood clot to jail. I'm like, big up BBK, my brother. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that was a good stream.
Bro, the only time I Never a Foul is when you're on there. That's the only time. And
I know. Now big up anyway, but no.
That's because you were just on there doing the madness about this second thing again, bro. Third is good for you.
No, it was. The panel were making it out like as you just said, or maybe it sounded like that. I don't know on camera. Like it's a big deal. We got to finish second. I was just answering the questions because I was getting cooked left, right, and center. Specs, you think we're getting DMs and that from God knows who? You really think you'll finish second? You're a madman. I don't know who these people are, bro. But they obviously see me now. To them, it's like they couldn't wait, bro. They're like, yes, you got not only lost, you got bodied. You get me? And I had to take my licks, bro. It's cool.
But you had to take that though. Huh? This was gonna come though. Pause. This was gonna happen.
What, a whooping?
The energy you had though, bro. Yeah, for the past
The energy's
few weeks,
still there.
when
I'm
you was on the
not
winning
worried
streak
though. I'm not worried.
and the cup win, you was talking like you was going to be invincible to all the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say invincible, bro. I just said. I remember. Don't forget. Don't act like I didn't say the Aston Villa fixture is the one that's a bit iffy for me.
No, you
But
said
we'll go
you've
again.
beaten them before. You'll smoke them again.
Yep.
I didn't say small. I said it's not important. Yeah, okay. I said we can beat them. No, you man, I've got to make sure I don't sound mad. How can I put you up? Fuck, you know. How can I put you? I was saying I was confident enough because of momentum, which ain't enough. We could go there and get a win because we had before. But in hindsight, that was the fixture. And Scants, don't lie. We spoke before. I said that's the one that's a bit iffy for me. And if you don't get past that one, we have to just move on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
offline,
saying?
offline you said that, but not online.
What day
you
did
say
you
that.
actually play?
Sorry?
What day did you actually play in the midweek?
Wednesday, I think. Or the same day as Arsenal played.
What
Wednesday.
day was that? Was it Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. 5-0 Palace. It was Wednesday.
And Villa had an extra day off and they played at home.
It was a Champions League game, bro.
You played at home as well, didn't
They
you?
had a tougher game. They had a
No,
tougher
I'm saying
game
they
against Midfield.
had an extra game day off. If you're going to use excuses, which you shouldn't do. But I'm going to put the facts in there.
So then,
No
so
excuse,
basically-
bro. Put the
so
facts in there.
So basically, your win over us in the cup final, it was quite fortunate for you then.
Here we go. So you're going to try and spin the narrative. They played
All right,
PSG.
hey,
it was tiring.
You're making excuses right now, bro. For your
No,
loss.
I said
I'm
no
just saying.
excuse. I'm saying the facts. So if you want to use the facts for Liverpool, you can use the facts in that. You can use the facts in that if you want, bro.
All right, cool.
So I'll
cool.
give you that, bro. But we still won it. That's the facts anyway. On the
Yeah,
cup,
because
it
you
said
didn't play
Arnold.
midweek.
Look,
You didn't play midweek.
maybe you're right. I think we got a slight advantage over that, but we still had to turn up against this amazing Liverpool team. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? But anyway, now Chelsea won. Are you man still confident in Newcastle? Like, who do you think's in the mix before I go into other things? Do you man views? Who do you think's in the mix? You think Newcastle dead? Oh shit, we got a Villa fan in the building. Do you still think Newcastle will go ahead? Like who's dropping out, bro? At Forest Villa. Shout out to the Villa fan. Unlucky, mate. At least he's being cordial. Respect to you, bro. Kudos to your win. I can't say anything, bro. You bodied us. Big up to you, man. Big up to the Villa fan. Don't forget to hit them likes, hit a sub if you're new to this. The guys' channels will be in the descriptions after the stream. So what you man saying? Like, who do you think is dropping out?
It's tough, man. It's so close.
And with you, man, you're like, it's literally like, you know, like the Hovis bread 50-50. That's what it is, bro. Like 1 week, one week you lot are like slapping the team, and the next week you're getting slapped. So it's like, it's mad, isn't it? Like, to be honest, up until today, I was quite confident that you lot might.
Big up, Farmer. Go on.
You lot might do your thing and you get me and secure the place. But I mean, it's still possible. Like I said, it's 50-50 with you lot. You've been slapped, and then next game you might slap the team. So it's still possible, man. I mean, Chelsea, that was the big surprise today, because I actually had Fulham to win 2-1.
Same here, bro. They pissed me off, bro.
Yeah, that
makes
was
me
a big
uneasy now,
surprise
bro.
today. Big surprise today, and I think that's where the excitement is. Obviously, us picking up a little points against Ipswich. See how we do against Palace. But I feel like from now, especially if we pick up points against Palace, the fight is for like 3rd, 4th, 5th, that kind of thing. But it's all to play for. You man are still in it, you know. But it's hard to call at the moment for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Villa City Villa on Tuesday.
Very important comment there.
That's going to be crucial.
Go on. Say it again, bro. Say what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that's going to be a crucial game,
bro.
For both teams.
This is why when Villa beat us, bro, I thought, okay, let me sit down and calm down a bit. After like hours, I said, I'm hoping Spurs can do fucking something for once in their miserable lives, bro. And then I'm thinking, oh shit, Villa City. I'm hoping for a draw, but I think Villa are gonna beat City, bro. Don't know what you man think, bro.
Yeah, Villa's midfield's too powerful for City, man. That's what's got them unstuck the whole season, man. Is their midfield. Their midfield got no legs. And Rodgers going there, man. That guy's an absolute monster, man. I tell you, if they don't get the top 5, if I'm Liverpool, man, I'm making a cheeky bid for him, man. Because they might be still in PSR problems. So I'd slap a 70 million bidding for him and see what happens.
It's mad because certain man like Cass, remember we have conversations that Cass thinks he's overrated for the hype he's getting, bro. And I don't think so.
He's a beast.
He's been good. He's been quality, man.
He's a
I would take
beast.
him at the carpet, bro.
He's rating him, but he's saying he's not like. You don't think like the hype is a bit overhyped for.
You know what? He's not. He hasn't been consistent the last few games. I'll probably say like he's dropped off a bit, but majority of the season, man. Yeah, majority of the season, he's been a monster, man. For the first time I've ever seen like Declan Rice get bullied when Arsenal played him, and that's the thing. You don't see Declan Rice get run over, man. In that game, you ran over Rice, man. He's dangerous, even against Liverpool when we played him, man.
Rice was tired, man. He's injured as well.
But yeah, I rate him highly, man. I'd take him. I'd take him at Liverpool, man.
Views. Yeah. Quick question, yeah. Kevin commented to this as well. At BBK, can't forget about BBK. Come on, Arsenal, man. I don't know if it's me or if you Arsenal, man, are just a bit mad, bro. Not personally in the sense that.
I know. Go on.
Where's this thing all of a sudden about Declan Rice is world class, bro? Do you agree with that?
See, the thing with Declan Rice, like he's always been performing at world class level. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he has, like, but it's just Arteta with his tinkering. He has Arteta with his tinkering. This season, he's been playing through injuries, and like I said, I like last year he was in the team of the year and all that. Do you get me? Playing in double pivot, then Arteta messes it up, starts to try and play him left 8, and now he's got to learn that role. Which we're starting to see that. You get me? He might have the fortitude to learn a new role towards the end of this season. We've seen him have good games in that position, but ultimately he was best for us in a double pivot. So I don't know why Arteta's changed him. Obviously, this season for England, he gets flogged. I call it like 12 Years a Slave, the Irish edition, because it's always him playing 90 minutes for England, the same as Saka. He does, and the same for Arsenal. Even today, I was thinking, why was he playing? Obviously, when you look at who we got available, maybe you would have had to, or I would have thought he would have played Partey, considering he's already suspended. We got the other game against Palace anyway. But I think, I think with Rice, I mean, especially last year, there was more of an argument for it. This year, he's come off the boil a little bit. Like I said, he's not in his right position, I don't think, but he's still making it his own towards the end of the season. I don't think we can quite put him there yet. I feel like he still needs to win something. The same for all of our players, Saka, Gabriel. But I feel like he's definitely like there or thereabouts, definitely doing world-class things at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it obviously is a little bit of glaze with the Madrid thing, but he has been a consistent performer for us. I feel like his problem at Arsenal is Arteta. That's just my honest.
That's your thoughts. Okay, big up Skills, by the way. Skills is getting a bit cheeky these days, you know. Big up Skills though. Skills has got hey, yo, big up Skills, my guy. But yeah, I'm happy to get in Champions League, by the way. But people seem to think this narrative when they hear me speak that I'm all like we must get second or like I'm just overall, and that's what they call Champions League, bro. That's all, bro. And show man that what we're capable or possibly capable. If
show us that Real Madrid win, innit?
Huh?
Show us that Real Madrid win, innit?
Well, no, we don't want to get to that conversation. No, I don't want to go back to that conversation.
I think the new format suits a lot of these teams, though.
Facts, bro. If Newcastle, no, fuck it, yeah. No, go on. No, it's go on. No, go on.
Don't want to get clipped. Don't want to get clipped
again.
Yeah, don't want to get clipped again.
No. Even a point though, I do genuinely think Newcastle missed out the fortunate side of. But then again, could be back to what Scant says, where he says, bro, and I think he is right. You know, it's all hindsight. I say this format would be great for us if he was in it this season, but boy, this squad definitely couldn't handle all that. Because Liverpool and Arsenal, when I really deep it, you man have played a lot of games, bro. It's mental. And I think that this squad played in this Champions League, that preparation, I don't think Aston would even be in the top 7, bro. So it's all a gift and a curse, isn't it? Like, so it's kind of a gift that Man United beat Man City last season in the final to take away our Europa Conference or Europe spot. But yeah, bro, What's your full cap? Kev, do you think he's world class or BBK or any of you?
So the thing with Declan Rice is he led West Ham to a trophy, and then he came into Arsenal team that was already challenging for a league title. and took us even closer to the title. I think if we had won the title last year, the argument would have had more meat to it. It'd be valid. And like View said, the glaze after the Real Madrid performance, because going into the game against any combination of that Real Madrid midfield, Valverde, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, no one is picking Declan Rice over any of them. And then he had played all four of them. He had played every single one of them over both legs. So you know how our fan base is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 free kicks and those performances over 2 legs, you know it was coming. You know that the recent attacks and the performances were great. Taking nothing away from the performances.
Oh, 100%. No,
you know how our fan base does this, bro.
But the noise got louder, though. The noise got loud all over.
Yeah, and it's going to get
apparently
louder.
It's been said before. I haven't heard it, but it's now
and that's
loud.
because we have no world-class players in the squad. So whenever we see an opportunity to shove one in there, we're going to try to get one, over on rivals and say, "Bang, look, he was world-class." Yeah, but I think we got very good players. I just don't throw the world-class thing around very lightly because, bro, we know what world-class players were like growing up. You said a name and man knew. You know,
yeah, but man like Shearer, people like Shearer.
No debate when you said business player work. The question didn't even need to be asked back in the day. Like, you said Zidane, man knew what was up.
Can't say it. Go on.
What?
What happened? No,
He was here. It sounded like Shearer.
He did say Shearer, so I'm not saying anything.
No, another example. What BBK said. BBK said world class players like Zidane and the Ronaldos, and I said, yeah, like man like Shearer. I hear it.
Anyone on the panel think Shearer is world class?
No,
I'm not even going to go down this rabbit hole.
There we go. Silence.
Shout to Ian McKenna. Pick up. Go on.
Yeah.
No, I said he was a gunman, but world class. I don't know about all of that, bro. But I think, look, you was talking about you heard people saying it was being talked about before with Rice, but you haven't heard it. It was more last season.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It was more.
I don't know it because I'm not an Arsenal fan, innit?
No, fair play. I'm just giving you that. It was more last season.
That season, the only CM that could chat to Declan Rice was Rodri. That season,
the best midfielder for Arsenal this season's been Partey.
Yeah,
that's what annoyed me. Like in the first game, especially, Partey bossed that midfield, not Rice. Rice scored 2 brilliant free kicks, but Partey bossed that midfield. But because of the free kicks that overshadowed Partey's performance, because Partey's been their best. If you ask the majority of Arsenal fans this season, before the Real Madrid game, who's been your best centre midfielder? I would say 95% of them would say Partey's been your best midfielder. But because of the 2 great performances, like don't get me wrong, Rice performed brilliantly in both performances, but because of those 2 performances and the goals, everyone's calling him world class. But no one was calling him world class until the Real Madrid game. So don't call him world class because of those 2 performances. That's my point.
Like. I'm overlooking it.
No, but that's what it is. It is that the 2 performances against Real Madrid, the 2 free kicks, and the 2 performances, they've called him world class. Rice is an elite midfielder. He's an elite midfielder, and I would take him in Liverpool as our DM because he's a destroyer. I've always rated Rice, but to call him elite over those two performances is, to me, is wrong, especially when Partey was the best midfielder in that game in the first leg.
They jumped the gun, similar to how they did with Cole Palmer because of last season.
Yes, that's a good example. Yeah,
you can see how it is this season. He's not looked anywhere close to, the hype that the media gave him last season.
Yeah, he's not scored since January, but Chelsea overall ain't been.
Because if you look at Arsenal last season, you would say that triangle of Rice, Saliba, and Gabriel was world class. That triangle there, you weren't getting past them. That's what was leading Arsenal to the title, because they knew once them 3 are back there, the rest of the team had freedom. That's why you scored so many goals last year. And this year, that's why you struggled for me, because they haven't had that protection of Rice running all over the pitch. And like View said, moving him into number 8 and him getting used to it, that's why Arsenal struggled with their rhythm this season.
And Cav, sorry to cut in before I don't know if Cav's answered yet. Just want to say big up to KH. You get me? Because it's a Newcastle, I'm biased in it. Like, man's gonna put it in there. And it's like that's this little comment here, basically echoing what I was saying. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. Big up to KH75. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hit that like button if you ain't yet. I appreciate it. Hit a sub if you're new to this. us man them. This is pretty much the regulars and other guys that's not here today, and so on. Do you get what I'm saying? So big up to you, man. Cav, do you want to have a quick say on the Rice thing, or you haven't really got a say in it?
No, I said it last thing, really. I said, I think he has world-class performances, but to call him...
You said.
Yeah, to call him world-class, full stop, I don't think I would yet. He needs to continue this now. What he's been doing, he needs to continue it week in, week out. He's got to continue it.
Yeah. What's that saying called again? What's that saying? Form is temporary, class is permanent. Is that Is that correct? Yeah.
I think he's just going into the role though, because since that Madrid game, I think I don't know, just maybe something clicked inside him as well. Because we played Madrid the first leg. Obviously, we done well. We come back and play Brentford. The team played rubbish, but he didn't. He was dragging us through that game. We played the second leg. He actually had the great performance in the second leg, not the goals, but the great performance. Like Scan says, I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. He had the great performance. Then we've come back after that game, and today as well, again, he got an assist today. He's finding his feet. Like the biggest highlight for me in the second leg at the Bernabeu was Declan Rice, like grabbing Thomas Partey and telling him off after he got that.
I saw that clip.
Yeah,
like that's captain stuff. So I feel like he's just growing into it now.
He should be captain anyway. I've always said that.
Should be, but he's starting to believe. And like I said, he's now this season he's had to learn. Like I think a couple of times last season he did play in the 8 role, but like I said, it was we played with more of a double pivot all the time instead of this line across the middle. So like I said, last season there was more of a shout. Cav said it right. He's performing on world-class levels at this time being, but we can't just rubber stamp it and say he is not yet. I don't think.
I hear that. Just on skills, you asked any world-class players from our current Newcastle squad. Yeah, Isak. Enough said. You get me? But nah.
Just Isak though.
No, there's more, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to. You know what I mean? Prolong the chat about Newcastle. We've already spoken.
Best midfield in the league.
Collectively, yeah. Collectively, we will have rest and have.
You don't think Gamarish is a top quality player? No, you don't think he's world class?
Honestly, I'm a bit iffy with him. I have a love-hate relationship with
You don't like him. He wanted him sold.
No, I said it's this guy, man. I said if he had to sell, I wouldn't lose no sleep over it if he had to be the guy to go.
What was his clause before? 100 mil, innit?
Apparently, I don't know if that was a real fact.
No one's gonna pay that for Gamarish. He's good, but no one's gonna pay
City
that.
would. I think City would.
Nah, they're not gonna pay
But
that.
Pep loves him, bro. City would.
He's
Bro.
not gonna
A
pay
lot of City
100.
fans are onto Bruno, bro.
He learned his lesson with Grealish, bro. They're not doing that again.
Yeah, that's come on, like but boy, like I said, he has sometimes there's a bit too much for me. That's too much, and it loses the ball a bit too much for me in certain places. But he's our captain and he's passionate, and when he does his thing, bro. Like you get me, man. Put respect in it. Tenali, get me. I think he's get me, but not just yet. But yeah, bro. Isak is a dead cert anyway. We'll leave it as that. You get what I'm saying? Big up to Skills today. Big up to JJ in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hit them like buttons. You get what I'm saying? But I just want to quickly play something, brother. Yeah, for the likes of Scants and Dubs. So I play something quickly.
Specs come prepared tonight, bro.
I'm trying to learn from you.
I'm not gonna go into details, but these days, like
1 second. We just start from the beginning.
Obviously, like I've said all season, I'm not going to speak on my situation. I'm not going to go into details, but these days like today are always special. Scoring goals, playing, winning games, being close to winning titles as well, being in title races. The special moments that will live with me forever, and I'm glad to be a part of them.
So yeah, Scants and Dubs, yeah. That definitely, just your opinion, that sounds like a man that's definitely tapping out of Liverpool. What do you think?
I've already given my views on this on the Red Pitch channel. Like,
I didn't see it.
I said good luck. I said good luck to him. If he wants to leave, I said good luck to him. Go do what you got to do, man. Like I've got no bad mind to him. Go do what you got to do. All I said was, don't come back to Liverpool and expect to be greeted.
Hey, Scants, was that before or after you burnt the shirt?
I never touch the shirt because I don't put names on the shirt part my own. So you never catch me doing that because I don't put names on the shirts. But yeah, no, what's it called? I've got no problem going. I've got no problem with him going. Go do your thing. All I said was don't come back to Liverpool and think and you're gonna have open arms. It's not
back,
good. No, as in like how what's it called? How McManaman and Owen are, they don't get no love at Liverpool.
Yeah, but for
that's
you
the same
personally,
thing.
For you
No,
personally,
I said it for me personally. You can do what you're
So
doing.
if you
I've got no problem.
No,
I've got no problem with him.
I'm giving a scenario, but you said,
I've got no problem.
You said, good luck to him, God bless. But you said, don't try and come back in open arms. So
to Liverpool.
If you saw Trent on road, if you saw Trent on road, he's like, you know, that black man thing. Like, what are you saying, fam? If he's like,
same. I was like, nod my head,
like,
cool.
Are you gonna be like, and keep walking?
Yeah, I was like, cool.
A liar, tell.
Why am I lying?
A liar, tell.
What? How does that affect me? Please explain how it affects me.
Brother, you've seen this guy do greatness for your club. He's one of your own. And you're telling him if you saw Trent and he's reaching out to you, say, "Well, go on, fam." You're gonna be like,
I'm like, yeah, cool.
Keep
like,
moving. No,
specs. Like, you can
That's
say
bad.
what you
That's
want.
rude. That's rude.
I said it from day one. Go
rude.
do your thing. Go do.
Would you ask for a picture, Scans?
I ain't getting no picture of him. I don't get a picture of him. I don't get no selfie of him. I don't do selfies. I'm small for that, man. Too old for that, man. I don't do no selfies.
No, but Scans. I think you're rude, though, bro. I'm gonna ask Thomas in a minute. I'm ready for him.
No, so what I would say,
I'd
nod my head to him and say, cool. Like, what?
You wouldn't say to him, "Thank you for your service, brother. Get me, big up to you."
Yeah.
Thank you for those moments.
Why am I gonna?
What do you mean?
Why am I gonna run over? Why am I gonna run over and do that to him? If he comes up to me,
No, I just went over. I just said, "Come up to you."
The man's on the road doing his business. I'm not one of them fanboys. Like, oh,
No, I know
Trent.
that.
If he came up to me, I'd chat to him and say,
But I
good
said-
luck to you, man.
But that's
Like,
why I said invite. That's why I said if he was invited, then you're like,
yeah. I'll chat to him.
like, yo, what you
Why-
saying?
Of course.
You'll be like,
why-
"You're safe and fuck off." Are you gonna be like,
I'll chat to him.
and
Yeah.
thanks for your service. Thank
I'm
you
not
for
saying.
your service.
Why am I saying thank you for your service for, man? Come on now.
Sad.
How's that? How's that?
That's a bit mad, though. Thank you for your service, Trent.
That's
No,
what I'm
ain't those
saying.
words.
Like, you get what I mean?
They say that to military people and
You
that.
hear it? You hear what I'm saying? You say I'm mad that sound, and you say that I'm bad man for not doing that.
No,
You saying that?
you know how wicked, you know. Because you
Man,
know
thank you for your service.
how I
baby.
speak.
Like,
You get
know
what I
what
mean?
No, honestly,
I feel like it's
not
Trent
in that-
Reacher, fam. Like,
okay,
he's
not in the
the
Queen's
military.
language per se. Like, say, you know what, brother? Get me. You've done well for us, man. Like, get me.
I
Like,
hear what you're
yo,
trying
big
to
up
say,
you.
but
No,
just
I hear what
the
you're saying,
words,
but I'm gonna say good luck to you. Hope
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do well. Simple, man. I'm to keep it moving, man.
Because, like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what sounds
Yes,
wild. Why am I
sir.
gonna say that, man?
yes, thanks. No, but I like the response as well, though, man. Because you get me, football's ruthless as it is, man. Like he is one of their own, but they didn't really pay out nothing for him. He's won everything for Liverpool. He wants
He's
to be a
tapped out.
Galactico. You see what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna get it. Yeah, I don't know. He obviously wanted to do it. You guys are Liverpool fans. I heard that there was a situation where he could have signed a 5, but he only signed a 4.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I think that's where
That's true, though.
Yeah, because basically I said it before at the same time. So him, Allison, and I think it was Jota at the same time, all signed 5 or 6 year contracts. He said he only wants to sign a 4-year contract. And then everybody's like obviously blaming, saying, the owners, blah, blah, blah. But like Carragher explained, like we had no sporting directors and all this other stuff. So that sort of like went in the mix. And just like Salah and Virgil van Dijk at the beginning of the season, basically wanting to wait and see what Slot was like. They saw what Slot was like and was like, yeah, I want to stay. This guy's going places. Where Trent just kept the whole time. The two of them have said, I want to stay, I want to stay. He's kept silent. You're the like Dubs has been saying, he's the vice captain, hasn't come out and said nothing, and just kept it moving. So everyone's got their own little
And
opinion.
do you feel that's rude? Before I go to Dubs, do you think that's rude of him?
What? Not saying if he's staying or going. Of course, like just say if you want to go. Just say you want to go, man. Why are you hiding it? That's the main thing. If you want to go, just say you go. It's not going to kill you saying I want to go.
Yeah,
But he's a big man, though, man. I don't know.
Look at De Bruyne. Even De Bruyne saying, "Oh, don't be surprised." Like he's all hinting that he could go to another Premiership team. Fam.
Yeah.
Like
He's blatantly said it. He's come out and said it. Like he wants to stay, basically. Like in the Premier League. At the end of the day, it's just the way it goes. It's like
where
De
Bruyne go though? Do you think?
He's got America, bro.
in the Prem,
I would. His legs are gone.
KDB?
Yeah,
I've heard
He's
a
got
lot
America,
of,
bro.
I've heard a lot of Liverpool fans said that they'll take
Or Trent.
KDB, but
Oh.
in the number 10, but I wouldn't take him. If
I
he's
would, I
leaving,
would.
if he's leaving
One
Man-
season.
if he's
For
leaving,
15, 20 minutes of left of the game, I'll happily take.
if he's leaving Man City, then that just says he's done.
Yeah,
And you
I
see
agree
them
with
this season, his legs are gone.
I agree with Scans. I wouldn't take him. I want to hear what Dubs got to say. Dubs, you're in the same camp. You're in the same camp.
sorry, bro.
Nah, Dubs. I want to hear what Dubs got to say about the Trent situation.
Look,
We ain't go all day, mate.
so you know, Cav asked me earlier, is Trent a legend? Of course, he's a legend at our club, bro.
Facts.
He's won
Give him a hug,
everything.
man. I say big up.
He's
Give him a
won
hug. Thank you.
everything at my club. He's won everything at our club, right? He's been there, you know, during the whole build of what, you know, Jurgen Klopp did. You know, he came through the youth team. He's been there from a kid. He's gone all the way to the top. Liverpool fans, and I'll say, especially the ones that are born and raised in Liverpool specifically, they kind of live through him. Like they really see themselves in Trent, and it just hurts them a lot more that it's one of theirs that is just he's going through the door, but he's not said a thing.
Yeah.
And when you're the vice captain, you're supposed to be a leader of the team. You're supposed to actually speak out. You know, if something's right or wrong, you're supposed to speak. He's just avoided all social. Today was his first interview all season. His first interview.
But
Do you know
maybe
how
he's
crazy
still
that is,
maybe he's still 50-50. That's why he ain't said nothing. Maybe he's
Bro.
thinking, oh,
brother? We're late.
Yeah,
We're late.
50-50 now, boy.
Bro, we are late. Right now, it's late April, bro.
He's tapped that.
It's late April.
All
You know
to the
what?
fact Salah and
He
Van
could've spoke
Dijk is sewn
anytime.
up.
I think way too many.
Anything, even if he said, you know what, like, I don't want to speak about it. I just want to focus on the game. Everyone would have been cool about it, bro. But he's not. It's only today. It's the first time we've heard from him. From his own mouth, he says, I don't want to speak about my future. I just want to focus on the football. All right, cool. That's the first time we've heard it, bro.
But it's pretty obvious he didn't want to speak about it anyway. So we'll just allow it.
No,
innit?
but the thing is what I said to you. He is the captain. He's the vice captain. It's not just any John Doe, bro. He is actually a born Liverpool player. He's born in Liverpool. He's
It's an
been there from
uncomfortable
the beginning.
conversation, isn't it?
He's been there from the youth system all the way to the top. He's the vice captain. You speak up. Mane went through the door.
It sounds like a bloody slave system to me, bro.
No,
Yes,
bro.
master.
No,
Yeah,
you know
master.
what? It's just
I feel like
master.
I think like way too many Liverpool fans. Now, sorry to cut in, right? I feel like way too many Liverpool fans. It's like they have Trent's career mapped out for him, and he's just supposed to follow it. Like he's
Tell him again, to bomba club. Tell him again.
That's only a select few, bro.
He
a lot. If you
bro.
watch the game today, if you watch the game
26
today,
years old. If he wants to go try out Madrid for 3 years, cool.
he mapped it out himself.
I disagree because you saw the game
He
today.
mapped
You
it
saw
out
the fans
himself.
were cheering for Trent. They were chanting his
No,
song.
bro.
BBK, he mapped
But
out
we also saw
himself.
the ones that was burning his jersey.
No, BBK, he mapped
That's
it
what I'm
out
saying. That's
himself.
one guy though. You can't say that's for everybody. No, not everyone's doing that.
No,
He
Of
mapped-
course, there's
he
some
mapped
people
out
that want to go
himself.
viral. They
Bro,
want to just do a viral thing. They
Some
probably
of those
wasn't
away
even
fans that were
looking
cheering for him today were behind closed doors was calling them all kind of shit. Don't get it twisted. A lot
How
of
do
them
you know that?
in their bars were calling them all kind of shit. I don't
fans do that. All
Trump
fans do
he's
that.
26 years old, right? What if he goes to Madrid, plays 3 years, then comes back to Liverpool and help you win another Champions League? Then what?
All right.
But this is the thing,
let me break it down for you.
This is what I'm saying.
Let me break it down for
Because
you.
he's walking
He done
through
it
the door
himself.
without saying a word, and he's avoided all social media, he's avoided all interviews. The fans are going to see it as, well, you're being a bit disrespectful. Why are you not going to speak to your fans, the people that love you the most? You've not said anything. The thing
Maybe
is,
he's waiting till he puts on the white shirt and then writes a love letter to Liverpool fans. But he puts on the white shirt.
Sadio Mane walked through the door saying he wanted to go. It was fine. He didn't get booed. Everyone loves Sadio Mane. He was fine. Suarez did way worse, bro. He was biting people. He was saying some racist stuff. He was fine. He said, "Look, I want to go. I want to go on to bigger and better things." Fans were fine. He said what he said. Trent's
comment right here,
thing, bro. Trent's just not said a thing. There's the difference.
Do you think if he never scored the winner today, he would have spoke after the match?
No,
because they went to him, innit?
Probably. I'm not even too sure, bro. But the thing is, he scored in other games, and he's not given an interview, bro. He scored in other games. He's given assists.
I just don't think Trent in his own head or with any PR firm that he sat down with could come up with a good solution to say, "Hey, I'm leaving this club to go to another club." That would go down well with the Liverpool faithful. They would have been mad at him either way. So he just decided not to say shit.
The thing is, bro. The thing is this. He can't hide behind Salah and Virgil's situation because their contracts are sorted now.
Yeah.
I just don't
Which is what Robbie Fowler, when he said it a few months ago, he believes 2 contracts have already been done and one person's getting protected. And at the moment, that's how it's looking right now.
Yeah, I hear that. What's your views for?
And BBK, you're saying about he hasn't mapped it out for himself like his Liverpool career. He did.
No.
From his words.
No, what I'm saying is, I feel like there are a lot of Liverpool fans that I see are mapping out his career for him to follow. Like he's not his own man. Like he can't do what he wants. You know what I'm saying?
He mapped out his career for Liverpool,
and he should. This is his career.
No, not the Real Madrid, not the Real Madrid staying at Liverpool. He mapped it out for himself.
Yeah, and that's worked out pretty good for him.
With his work, like staying at Liverpool, being the next Gerrard. He mapped it out for himself with his words. This is the point. You're saying no one maps out his career. He maps out himself. Him saying that he wants to be the new Gerrard. He wants to captain the club. Winning trophies means more for Liverpool than going to any other club. He said all these things.
But you put a camera in front of a Liverpool boys' cams. What do you expect him to say?
It doesn't matter. So I haven't heard Jones say that.
Say the right things, and those.
I haven't heard Curtis Jones say this. I haven't heard.
But he can say this. He can say all this.
I haven't heard Kwanzaa say that.
He can say all this. He can mean it and have a change of heart. He can. He can say all this, mean it when he said it.
Right,
and
exactly.
One day
But you said that Liverpool fans are mapping out his career. We're going by what he said. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm saying
he mapped it out.
When he said that, he could have believed that and felt that at the time, and he just changed his mind, which is okay.
And he said that last season, and he said it this season. That's what we're trying to say. BBK. He mapped it out for himself.
I said BBK. We said it. BBK.
He mapped it out for himself. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I respect him. Go do your thing in it, but don't say Liverpool fans have mapped out his career. He's done it.
When was that whole contract thing? You know, like where everyone signed the 5 and he signed the 4. How long ago was that?
4 years ago.
4 years.
4 years ago. So in his mind, he's always known he's going to Madrid. For me, anyway. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I hear what BBK said, and I also said this last time. If you try and put yourself in his shoes, what else is he going to say? However, I kind of agree. It's like 50-50 again. I'm agreeing with what Scans is saying, because for me, it's like you've known you're going there, bro. You've known the pattern, innit? Maybe you saw what Mbappe was doing. I don't know. Like you've known. They signed 5, you signed 4. You've known what you were going to do, innit?
And Fabrizio Romano said when Real Madrid go for you, they approach you 2 years before your contract's due.
Because they're not big on transfer fees now, man. We all know that.
It's only been a few people that they've actually spent money on in transfers.
I think Bellingham was probably the last big signing, wasn't it?
That was it. I think Tchouaméni actually they paid for.
No, I'm saying Bellingham. Bellingham's the last.
Yeah. Bellingham's the last one. Yeah.
Side note, Whitaker's just won.
Yeah, just see it. Yeah.
No way. What round?
Did he win?
Round 2, yeah.
TKO.
Raw. All that talk, he came back then. He needed that, because if he never won that, it would have been shaky for him going forward. But chat, big up to everyone in the chat. Hit the like if you ain't yet. Appreciate everyone came in and stayed and engaged. The one that came, the one that went. Big up to everyone on the panel that came. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm just gonna show the league table here. like in terms of the from first to seventh. Yeah, that's the top 7 right now as
Yeah,
it
get that shit
stands.
off the screen.
Newcastle
Look
got
at
to have
the
a good week, or you could be 7th.
We,
Bro,
we.
bro, so I say, looking at the table as it like the top 7, boy, it's gonna get me a bit shaky still, but I still believe. I think Newcastle will be all right.
What are your fixtures you got left, Specs? I know you got Ipswich this weekend, which
We've got
should be
we've got
3 points.
We've got Brighton in there. We've got Everton in the last game at home. We've got Chelsea at home.
Hold on,
Arsenal away
Newcastle.
at the Emirates.
You've lost 10 games.
Yep.
Yeah, for yesterday was 10 games. Yeah. Don't
I
remind me,
didn't
bro.
realize it was that much, you know.
Yeah, but we draw compared to other week. Yeah, it's mad, bro. It's tight. It's tight. So that second spot still reachable. Boy,
We drew too many games, man.
How many wins do you think you need, Specs?
Oh man,
3.
about 3. I'm pushing 4. You know, but probably 3.
Who are the 3?
Still, I play Man City as well and all that, and it's all.
Who are the 3 that
Chelsea.
Who are the 3 you get the wins against?
Pointer against Arsenal, isn't it? Really?
I think we'll beat Chelsea for some mad reason. I'm definitely confident that. I think we'll be
Is that
up for it
Chelsea
at
home
St.
or
James's.
away? Chelsea.
No, home.
Yeah, I think you win.
I think we'll be up for it. Like what they're doing now, I think we'll be on it, bro. Chelsea, Ipswich will be Brighton.
Yeah.
50-50 for me. Depends how the season's wrapped up by the end. Everton at home, depends if they're tapped out. Are Arsenal going to be tapped out by them when we play them? Maybe they want their revenge, you know what I mean? Or they're not to play for, so they might play freely. Depends who they play. Or if they're in the Champions League still, they could have, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. So it's going to be, yeah. But I think we can stay in this top 5. I really do.
When do your 2 Champions League games happen? Views. BBK. What's going on? When do those 2 games drop?
I think
29 April at least.
One's next Tuesday, isn't it? Next Tuesday is the next one.
Yeah, so after Wednesday, we play Wednesday, innit? And then we got like a week off, and then I think it's the Champions League. So
Yeah.
very, very soon, very soon.
Yeah.
And who's the Prem games around that time though?
Palace coming up in a couple of days.
Yeah, Palace midweek.
And Bournemouth.
Then
Bournemouth at home as well.
All right.
What in and around those Champions League games?
Yeah.
Oh, you're blessed then. You're blessed.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Big up to Arsenal, man. See what they do. You get what I'm saying? Last bit, McKenna says Man United can still. I said it already on the last show. It's criminal that Spurs or Man United can actually creep in this Champions League after a worst season. Do you get me? Spurs could finish 17th and qualify for a Champions League.
We all know it's going to be United as well. You know, we all know it's going to be
for some reason.
They're the most jammiest club I've ever seen in my life, bro. How you all the way down there and gonna make Champions League football is crazy.
wow,
Jammy club, bro.
It's mad, bro. It's mad. But nah, man, them big up, man. Again, we're gonna go again. If you man are about, you know the drill, or the others that ain't here today. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everyone in the chat again. Hit a like before this wraps up. And wrap it up now. And you'll see us again. We're probably in the week. All right, we'll talk to the man them anyway. We'll work it out, put a post up, a reminder. And then we go again, man. So let's see where the season goes. Big up to everyone, and we'll see you again. And the names of the channels will be in the descriptions, as I always do at the end of the show when I wrap things up. Peace and love, everyone. Catch you, man, in a bit, yeah?
Big up.
Safe.
Big up to the chat. Big up.